We are under the lights as the striding into the box, Joe Smith, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Not even letting the fans settle into their seats, and he's coming unglued first pitch. Nice base hit to the outfield.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-1. Runner goes for second.
Dig.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Ryan McBroom, and their runners at the corners now.
The first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
This is on the ground, is short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Stepping in, Joe Smith. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will trot home to score from third as the White Sox claim the early 1-0 lead.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you gotta love the effort out there.
Into the box, number 26. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, Joe Smith.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Fly ball out toward left center field.
Garlic.
It's going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first. In now, number 26. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
One away.
Hit out toward second. Reined in to second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. At the plate, Joe Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the former catcher turned utility man, Blake Swihart. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. And everyone on the team could finally breathe a little bit easier tonight. They finally snapped that 8-game losing skid. Hopefully, they can get on a roll now.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Kansas City Royals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. We are under the lights. Striding in, Joe Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's 1 long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joe Smith.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one over the bullpen and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, and the Sox will move out in front now 3-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this.
Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Smith, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Fouled off.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Odor with the bare hand. Hats off to that one. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also on strikes 5 times. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Joe Smith will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a...
Joe Smith will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
Hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base.
It's time for baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Smith. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Singer, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely high and deep to right center. Looking up is the center fielder. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff.
Digging in, Joe Smith. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Digging in now, Joe Smith. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, you think they'd learn their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
So a runner at 3rd here with 1 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Softly hit out to short. And that'll be the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Colin Moran.
Rolled slowly to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Joe Smith will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And it's gone.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Joe Smith will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to put.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 4th in the ball game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Joe Smith will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Grounded back up the middle. Adore is there. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom. Stepping up now, Eric Pena. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Rounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. 12-3 is the way this one ends. The Chicago White Sox get their 30th win on the road so far this season. We are under the light. Stepping into the box, Joe Smith.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in to try it again, Joe Smith. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
All right, come on now.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Fouled away.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
Another 0-2 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the White Sox move in front 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Joe Smith.
The last at bat, Matty.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb.
So coming to the plate, Joe Smith.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Reyes is right there, one down. So here's Malik Smith. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Madrigal is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, number 49. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And play for one here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Ready for another shot now. Joe Smith. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Hit hard back up the middle. Lands in for a base hit. And he's 3 for 5 in this one.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up, one there. On to first to complete the double play.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
We are under the lights. Standing in, Joe Smith. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Victor Reyes, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to bring a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll step on first.
Leading off for the White Sox, the
First delivery to him on the way. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field.
Hey, nice rip. You got it. Make the turn.
He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
now batting.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now. Ready to take his hacks again, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1. This one's down to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing. So here's Malik Smith. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The designated hitter, Malik.
This is pulled into right. O'Hearn is there, one away. Coming to the plate now, Joe Smith. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes!
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken.
Striding in once again, Joe Smith. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Clutch up and drive him in right here. Here you go.
Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Row. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have five, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score, the runner from third. Digging in, Luis Robert. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. And he is out at third as he...
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's one-run game comes to We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. The White Sox have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. So striding in, Keibert Ruiz. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame.
Ruiz.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Smith is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. At the plate, Joe Smith. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out.
The first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
Sliced hard on the ground. To second for one. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
That's good athleticism here.
Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Joe Smith.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball.
Up next for Minnesota, Frank Schwindel. No hits to this point.
Frank Schwindel.
Ground ball right side. There's one.
He's out.
Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Smith. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Up next for Chicago.
Ready now for the White Sox, Luis Robert. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not. 7th inning ready to roll. And digging in is the veteran DH, Max Kepler. The 1-1. To be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Joe Smith.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And set to go is the second baseman, Luis Arias. First. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now batting, Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Hunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll easily make it to first as they won't even field this thing.
No runner. Cut hold.
You think he's not setting a tone for this?
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you. Brandon Waddell gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. At the plate, Alex Kirilloff. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. The 0-1 on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler.
The batter, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
The 2-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Stepping into the box, Yohan Moncada.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Up next for Chicago, Joe Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Betts, and they take the lead. It's gone.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken.
Settling in now, Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Smith, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. In the air now, out to left. Pulse will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Now at the plate, Joe Smith. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-3. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Afternoon base. Now to the plate, Joe Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. So first and second with one man gone. And Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? Leading off the inning, Joe Smith. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot to right center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot.
Digging in once again, Joe Smith. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center.
There you go. 2-2. Nice hit, big dog.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Up next for the White Sox.
Stepping in, Luis Robert. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run. So digging in now, Colin Moran. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Colin Moran.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Ready for another chance? Joe Smith. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, let's go, big fella.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Joe Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another.
Second home run.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Byron Buxton.
Quickly on the ground. Anderson picks it up barehanded for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. 16-7 in this ball game today. The Chicago White Sox used a nice 5th inning.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major. Seth Lugo will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good. Quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Run it out, run it out.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. White Sox. Bottom of the third now, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Joe Smith.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High in the air out to center field. Almora is under this one, and very quickly one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. He's running. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McKinney will put this one away, and the side is retired. Standing in, Joe Smith. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone! Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to lead. Striding forward now is the DH, Cedric Mullins. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. This is hit not all that hard out to second. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now in the box, Joe Smith. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times. 12-8 is the way this contest ends. The O's scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. We are under the light. Digging in the switch hitter, Joe Smith comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Boy, talking about a damaged season, leads the league in home runs and runs batted in. This guy has a legitimate shot to win the Triple Crown.
Means has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Ready now for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy wants to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. In now for the O's, Justin McKinney. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground is short. This could be two.
Anderson brings it in.
To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Joe Smith. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit.
Looking up is Almora.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game.
Into the box now, Joe Smith. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 2 away now from Joe Smith. Will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready now, Justin McKinney. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
McKinney.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
9 runs, 14 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage. Striding into the box, Anthony Santander. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening. Down the first baseline, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. Up 90 feet to third base. Now at the plate, Joe Smith. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Come on, baby. Stay high up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Keep it rolling.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bader will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Stepping in, Joe Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. 1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, DJ Stewart.
Number 24.
Liner to the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Into the box, Joe Smith will swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And he will creep ever closer to that record as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
Moran.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing. So striding forward now, Joe Smith. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Anderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they cut it to an 8-6 affair.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now, attempt here. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now, Joe Smith. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Get down, get down, get down.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as incredibly we are all tied. That'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And this remains a 9. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Joe Smith. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Joe Smith. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
been down in the big stage before. You know these little guys.
Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding in, Joe Smith. He reached on a single in his first try. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. Through to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Digging in, Corey Lee.
The catcher, number 35. Corey.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. They're up the middle. Adames picks it up. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Corey.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And that's the second out. Digging in now, Joe Smith. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly as this is now a 4-3 ball game. Davey Grillon is going to grab a bat.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 6-4 finish.
What your mom said? Okay. See, I told you.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Forrest Whitley will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Smith. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that... Stepping up now, Joe Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground the way...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, just one shy of 600 for his career, and it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead. Striding in for Houston, Carlos
Now
Correa.
batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Grounded to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Smith, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone into the upper deck, and there it is. Joe Smith has belted career home run number 600. One of the greatest power hitters to ever play the game.
Oh, you're certainly right, Matt. With 600 home runs, you're talking about a figure only a handful of players have ever reached. It's a landmark home run in what has been a landmark career. He's shown amazing skill, remarkable consistency over the years, and I think we're all just so lucky to be here to witness this historic moment. What a privilege.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joe Smith. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding forward now for the Sox, Joe Smith, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Here comes the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is Fisher. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 601 for his career, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake. Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final.
1 error. They left 16 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Joe Smith. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter.
All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Joe Smith. Hit sharply on the ground. Gets dirty and gloves it. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Digging in to try it again, Joe Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Right now, here we go.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And he will creep ever closer to that record as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Luis Robert, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's in there, base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Hey, D-Row, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The batter, number 8.
So bases are loaded, nowhere to put him with one away, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate. And that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what is he?
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Joe Smith. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone into the deck seats in center. Solo shot to right center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate, as it is now 7-3.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series.
So coming to the plate, Joe Smith, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He'll hunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. 10-4, the final in this game. Chicago put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Dylan Cease earns his 5th winner of the year. MLB The Show's Cup. Standing in, Joe Smith. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Tucker looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0. Digging in, Yordan Alvarez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Yordan Alvarez.
Turned on down the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So stepping in, Joe Smith. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are...
Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Smith, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone!
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more.
Joe Smith will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Save.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kyle Tucker. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. A tag for 1. Now the guy everyone is anxious to see stepping in, Joe Smith. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Luis Robert. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this. 8-2 is how this one ends today. The Chicago White Sox get the win.
Right. Tell her, let her know. Yeah, let her know. Let her know. Let her know. That's right. Hold on, let me close this door.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. Coming to the plate now, Joe Smith, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Fouled off.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Anderson's running. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, He creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him, because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games, but man, the focus.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Digging in, Luis Robert. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Joe Smith. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Ready once again, Joe Smith. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Striding in once again, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one, and he'll dive back in. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Let's go right here.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. And the run is in to score from third. So credit him with an RB. So here now is the pitcher, Yency Almonte. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Bit of surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So standing in, Joe Smith. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Get out, slide, slide, slide!
And he is in there with an RBI triple. So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you could witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. In now for Colorado, Dom Nunez. seared down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 9-4 ball game. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Joe Smith. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's out number 2. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the golden sombrero here. And it's a perfect bunt as they can't even get to the ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground to first. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 9-6 the final tally in this one. We are under the... At the plate, Joe Smith, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs. And
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And up next, the pitcher's spot, that'll be John Gray. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Joe Smith.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
Joe Smith will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Daza is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Joe Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Daza ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1. Striding in for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the so far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Rockies seal up their 30th win at home on the season.
Victorious home team. 3 runs. 14.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 24, Joe Smith.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Tapia. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. Nick Goody gets the call from the pen. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Colorado took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the...
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights. Shane Bieber gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Ready now for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. 2-2. Here it is. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3 in the inning. Now batting, Joe Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most are.
Striding in for the Indians, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ketel.
Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Joe Smith will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. On a good round number for him there, as that's now 250 hits on the season as he creeps ever closer to that single season record. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those
just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brian Roquillo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Smith is there, and the side is retired. At the plate, Joe Smith. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch on its way. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Cleveland came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. We are stepping into the box, Joe Smith. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be.
Up next for Chicago, Joe Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And there it is. One of baseball's most unattainable records has just been broken.
as he now holds the all-time record for the longest hitting streak.
I can't imagine what the last couple of weeks has been like, D-Row, for this guy. Every time he goes to the ballpark, knowing that he's so close to catching Joe D, he finally does and passes the legendary Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, Dan, Matty as well. I want to take my headset off and just stand here and let this guy soak in the moment and let it breathe real quick, because I didn't think we'd ever see this. I really did not think 56 games would ever be touched, and now to watch it get broken, what a special moment.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Smith, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, D-Row, you know that.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Smith, runner in scoring position with two gone.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hey, try that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The 0-1. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right.
Yeah, one down.
In now for Cleveland, number 28. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's also been a victim 6 times. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Here we go, guys.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Brian Roquillo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is on the ground over to second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Oh, big dog, right time.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple. And there it is. One of baseball's most unattainable records has just been broken, as he now holds the all-time record for the longest hitting streak.
I can't imagine what the last couple of weeks has been like, D-Row, for this guy. Every time he goes to the ballpark, knowing that he's so close to catching Joe D, he finally does and passes the legendary Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, Dan, Matty as well. I want to take my headset off and just stand here and let this guy soak in the moment and let it breathe real quick, because I didn't think we'd ever see this. I really did not think 56 games would ever be touched, and now to watch it get broken, what a special moment.
Settling in now, Eloy Jimenez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit toward the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Now to the plate, Domingo Santana. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Brian Roquillo. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. The 2-1 home. Grounded to short. Anderson picks it up. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 12-5 is the final in this ball game. Chicago scored 12 times in round 2 will win tonight.
First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 4 hits.
Afternoon baseball here. So digging in now, Joe Smith. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Lined hard toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. Digging in for his second at bat, Joe Smith, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long.
Ready for another chance? Joe Smith. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. That's dinger number 6. Now at the plate, Will Benson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload. Into the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Joe Smith will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. This was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Yeah.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Do it. No one better. Let's do it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Standing in, Luis Robert. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track and the runner will have to retreat. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jonathan Schoop. No hits to this point. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. Smith is off of first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte.
Number 4, Ketel.
Bounce it to the left side. He's got it. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Digging in the switch hitter, Joe Smith. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
MLB The Show's now in the box, Joe Smith comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and
the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And ready now, Joe Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him in.
Into the box now, Joe Smith. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit hard on the ground to short, and now he has some trouble with it in left. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He loses him on ball 4. Now at the plate, Luis Robert. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Luis Robert.
Left field and deep.
You're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
1 run scores, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Striding into the box, Joe Smith. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in.
Stepping in, Jordan Luplow. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box, Rafael Devers. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Right side, fair ball down the line.
Relay 4, relay 4.
A runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Leading off for the White Sox, the first baseman, Joe.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big... So striding forward now, Jordan Luplow, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ballgame as there are quickly 2 away now. And this ballgame ends at a 9-4 final score. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. In now, Joe Smith. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. Currently leads the league in runs batted in. So not only is he just hitting, but he's hitting with runners in scoring position. This guy's been bringing home the mail all season long.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Lloyd.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Into the box now, Luis Robert. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that in. Here's Will Myers, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This is on the ground is short, could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play. Coming to the plate now, Joe Smith. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 out now in the San Diego third. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a softly hit ground ball. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Joe Smith.
First baseman, Joe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now striding in, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
And in steps Manny Machado. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Manny Machado.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Joe Smith is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Smith. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to... It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest.
18 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Afternoon base. Digging in, Tommy Hurd, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tommy Hurd.
Up liner to the right side. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Coming to the plate now, Joe Smith. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only...
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Way to swing it back.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Luis Robert. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A little bouncer.
Robert.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, digging in to try it again, Joe Smith. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano.
The catcher, Luis.
0-1 count and the pitch. Ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. Ready to take his hacks again, Joe. Smith, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Grisham. Gone! We're watching an impressive 7th inning ready to roll. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Tommy Hurd. Roller toward the hole. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Smith, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. 8-4 the final this afternoon. The Palehose get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.
Damn, niggas is fucking. Niggas is fucked up. Damn, this for $2? I mean, it's dark as fuck, but.
Oh, he played.
That's like a 50-cent piece right there. What's up? Oh.
Go sit down.
She ain't give you the pie?
No, no one gave no pie.
Well, you didn't ask her.
Oh.
Oh.
Second.
Okay. Yeah, I think I got like one, maybe two or something.